Sky Club. That is Mrs. Minutes. We figure there, come back, and now it looks like, and by the way, I paid with my American Express Platinum card, but it seems as though our flight has been delayed 3 hours for a windshield wiper, aka an equipment failure by a common carrier. So technically, um, this would be a covered condition under the terms of American Express's travel delay insurance. So now, with that being considered, what else do you have to consider? And that is the fact that American Express is free. So they'll sell and ask for all compensation above and over what it is, like rebooking your flights, because we have a direct flight. So because we have a direct, I mean, just there won't be an issue, because the risk that we run is actually being potentially delayed until tomorrow, at which time said American Express travel delay insurance would kick in addition to whatever it is that Delta is going to do for us, which will be considerable because we don't leave money on the table. So now, with all of that being said, already within the first 30 minutes of being delayed, we have already secured $200 travel vouchers for both me and my lovely missus. Already, we are starting to see value, which is offsetting the value of the cash value of the tickets that I paid. The problem is we have special things that we had planned because our flight was scheduled to take off at 3:45. Now it's scheduled. So now, as you can see here, I always stay ready. Absolutely stay ready. So the smartest thing to do is, if you get delayed and you are not sure if your credit card insurance, in other words, a most global card, a travel card like American Express Platinum, definitely want the constraints of that. And if not, always reach out directly to the carrier. And there's no, so I guess it looks like we're going to be enjoying the Delta Sky Club here in Palm Beach for at least another hour. 4:45. That's about 5:45, right? So we got 2 more hours. I'm working on some YouTube stuff. What's up, Anthony? I'm delayed. I am delayed. I'm at the airport. And yeah, I'm stuck. So I decided to go live. So I'm gonna drink a little bit of this water. Oh, this water is so good. Cause delays are killer. So for all that just joined, looks like Spencer just joined. Yeah, that is like kismet. It looks like Spencer just joined as well. I was just talking about being delayed at the airport and what some of the first things you should do are. And I'll go ahead and just reiterate it that I paid for this with my American Express Platinum card, my dedicated travel card. But because the delay is not long enough, oh yeah, I gotta drink, Spencer, a little bit of water. But in any case, first thing you want to do is call your common carrier. Call your common carrier, especially if it's their fault, it's documented. This is why I specifically like Delta, because they already have it documented according to my trip itinerary. So when I called Medallion customer support, I am a gold medallion, they were able to read that off to me. And because my wife is also a medallion member, we will both be getting the vouchers. So quick $200 or 20,000 Sky pesos. Sky miles. So we took the $200. This Sky Lounge, it's smallish. The reason they delayed us, and dig this, it's windshield wipers. And they have to wait for new windshield wipers because the windshield wipers are inoperable. So with the rain, and it is considerable down here in Palm Beach, that is what has us delayed. Now, I hope you guys can hear me. I have my microphones on. I just kind of whipped this up and decided to go live. Hey, Anthony's in the whatchamacallit. Hey. The missus says hi, Anthony, and she's gonna get she says she wants us to do more lives and she wants to ask you more questions. She was impressed by the Chinese. He said, hey, I'm so live right now. But yeah, just sitting here sipping these waters, waiting to see what happens with the status of this flight. So immediately I have to say that the Delta service was immediate, and what they did was immediately offered to rebook on second flights. Now, as far as timing is concerned, I actually have special videos that I'm going to New York to shoot for you guys, so I can't tell you exactly why I'm so irritated that we're late. But the fact is, we have a direct flight, and if we decided to take an earlier flight, which would be 5 o'clock, we would actually get there, what is it, almost 2 hours later, because of a stop in Atlanta. So we're just gonna hold off for our direct flight so we can jump straight from Palm Beach right to New York and get with the filming. So that's pretty much the long and short of it. That is my current situation. And so yeah, so I mean, I guess I kind of have first world problems. I'm delayed from a flight and I get to hang out in the lounge and drink complimentary water. Oh man, oh, the complimentary water on the rocks with lime is absolutely wonderful. So let's see what else we have going on here. So since I got you guys, gotta tell you, the last live Anthony Venture was amazing, and I hope that we get to do it again. I'm really looking forward to doing some work on the second channel. Let's have a look here. Do you have to pay for food at the Sky Lounges? No, the food is complimentary. When you come into a Delta Sky Lounge, everything is complimentary via your membership. The only thing that you have to pay for is top shelf liquors if you decide to get custom liquors. So they have a list of all the complimentary liquors like wines, champagnes, vodkas, bourbons, and what have you. But what they will do is, like, if you want what's a good example, like if you want like Remy Martin, which is a upper shelf liquor, you would have to actually pay for that, or anything else that they have on top shelf you'll have to pay for. But they do have complimentary options, and they normally have like sliders, finger foods, and things of that nature when you're in the Delta Lounge. And this comes with not only the higher tier, but also the platinum card. That is absolutely correct. If you have the platinum card, you do not need a co-branded Delta card, because the platinum card allows you entree into the Delta Lounge. And one thing that is unique with the Delta Lounge that is actually over and above the Centurion Lounge is that you can enter the Delta Sky Club on arrival as well as departure. Okay, so now we have a problem. Now I've just received another update that my next flight is boarding now at 10 p.m., which then puts us well over the 6-hour window, which is going to be a problem. So I'm gonna have to check that out. Did you get the notification? See, look at the exasperation on her face. So now, instead of 6:45, we now have a departure of 10 o'clock, which puts me over the 6-hour hump, where I will get compensation from both Delta and American Express. But departing at 10 o'clock, it's kind of ridiculous. We're going to see if now it makes sense for us to see if we can get on that 5 o'clock, because at least it will get us there sooner. But I just wanted to come on and touch base with you guys and tell you what my current situation is. And that is it. And who knows, maybe I may go live again and give you a live update. I was actually literally here about to work on some YouTube videos to pass the time, but what's better than going live? I don't even have to edit this. I'm not even that great at editing. So I will catch you guys. Can you mention why a 6-hour mention? The 6-hour window is important because when you pay for flights on your American Express Platinum card, in addition to a covered event, Your delay must be 6 hours or more in order for you to save receipts and be reimbursed for any transit costs, any hotels that you may have to stay in, or what have you. That is why the 6 hour window is very important. And now I have now satisfied that, so now I have to see if I have alternate flights that are available that will get us there sooner. Oh, this water. It's just refreshing. So let's see here. Let me see if I can prop this phone up. That's what I want to do. But my microphone is on the phone. Okay, either way, you know what? Instead of letting you guys go, I will actually try to see if I can look at this stuff while I am on live. 10 o'clock. Let's see if we can, because at 10 o'clock, 2.5 hours might get us there even later. They're making my life hard here, man. Yeah, this is the kind of behavior we expect from American. Delta. Yeah, exactly. What she said. Yeah. Delta is acting very frontierish right now. So let's see what we got going on here. Flight status. All right, let's see here. What do we got? All right, let's see here. All right, so I'm gonna search for the flight. Let's see if we can take you guys on the saga. So as you can see there, that is our flight. That is when it was scheduled for. That is now the time, which gives us the 6 hour and 15-minute window. So let's see what we can find. Okay, so now what you see here is, save time rebooking. Your flight has been disrupted. We know your time is important to quickly book yourself on the best flight and unfortunately flights available. So now we're stuck. It's 10 o'clock delayed flight, so I will be placing terms for our trip delay because the insurance automatically is in force. So in addition to the $200 $200 voucher that we got, we will the 5 o'clock. Look, we got everything. Sorry, just told the player to trusted counsel because we do these things together. We are gonna get so wasted in the lounge. I mean, not wasted, hydrated. You have no problem seeing me on the live because I'm on LTE, so it shouldn't be an issue. I don't put my phone on the internet in the lounge. Oh, this is horrendous. Yeah, Delta's done. Yeah. Yep. That. So, I'm gonna check something real fast. But what I can do while here, let me go ahead and show you the Platinum card benefits. You can also reference some of these benefits on my Amex Platinum series. Oh, Jake is in the building. Hey, Jake, I'm here at PBI Airport. Oh, wow. All right, take it easy, Spencer. And if you got a video coming this evening, I'll definitely be checking that out. As you can see here, she's a family member, so she is an eligible traveler.
I'm well. How about yourself?
So now, under covered loss, this is the one that's going to apply to us, which is a common carrier's equipment failure as documented by the common carrier,
Yeah, it's a complicated one.
or I don't know why that gets cut off. So now, the eligible traveler is covered for reasonable expenses, including but not limited to meal, lodging, medical. Go get something to eat at one of the restaurants. We will save those receipts and put them in. Coverage begins when the coverage trip is purchased. So back when we purchased this, that's when our coverage actually began. So now our coverage is $500 per trip. So we can go drink $500 worth of alcohol and have $500 worth of food, and we're good to go because all we have to do is submit the receipts. So now here's how to file a claim. So now what do we have here? Upon receipt of claim, furnish you and proof of your loss. You must furnish written proof of your loss within 180 days after the date of your loss. This is the linchpin here. It's a statement, it's travel expenses, so on and so forth. So to see everything that gotten one piece of compensation, and I want to make sure it's so I'm not going to take up any more of you guys' time. We're going to get some work done. I'm taking my cautionary tale. And remember, as a recap, make sure you call your common carrier immediately, as opposed to a lot of AAA insurances that require that you have certain amount of hours delayed before they even talk to you. So definitely want to contact your common carrier first. Make sure you book all of your flights and pay in full with them with a card that comes with trip delay insurance. I believe the amex. These are the things that I just wanted to show. And as per our travel delay insurance. And honestly, I really hope that this flight doesn't get canceled, because for lack of a better term, I'll be pissed. And I'm really trying not to curse. I'm already kind of irritated. When they cost me money, they put 4 days. So that gives you a lot of leeway to use this insurance, especially if let me see if I can find it in a policy so I can show you. Yada yada yada. What was Oh, here it is right here. So as you can see here, that actually still do one-way trips with that. One-way trips actually count. So I just want to let you guys know that. I think we're going to choose mixed tomato pies here in Palm Beach Airport. And single nickel on the table.